Close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit.
Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run. The throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good morning and welcome to Scott Berry Field at Mayville State University for the second day of the North Dakota Class B Region 2 baseball tournament. We start off with a consolation round game. The Larimore Polar Bears taking on the Mayport CG Patriots. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello along with Preston DeVille. Our pregame show brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Check out the World of Outlaws late models June 29th and 8th at the Norman County Raceway. Tickets now available at normancountyraceway.com. Larimore is in this game after Saturday's opening round, dropping a 2-1 decision to Hillsborough Central Valley. Mayport CG won their opening game of the tournament Saturday, beating Hatton Northwood 3-2. And then the Patriots lost to the number 1 seed Thompson 9-1. This is going to be the first of 4 games today. Following this game, we'll have another consolation round game with Hatton Northwood against Hillsborough Central Valley. Following that game, the winners of our first 2 games will square off, with the loser being eliminated. And then we'll have the winners bracket final between Thompson and Nelson County Midkota. So a busy day of baseball today. We appreciate you joining us and hopefully staying with us on yourliveevent.com. We'll check in with our pregame coaches' comments after these words on yourliveevent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Cazzette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Back at Mayville State University, our pregame show brought to you also by the Red River Valley Fair. There'll be 3 weekends of the Red River Valley Fair this year, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Tons of free activities, including racing pigs, the Kids Zone, Hot Diggity Dogs, and the YourLiveEvent.com free stage powered by Halstead Telephone and RJBroadcasting.com. Performers there will be announced soon. You can also get a 3-day carnival pass for just $80. RedRiverValleyFair.com. And our pregame coaches' comments now brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHBankND.com.
Back at the Region 2 baseball tournament at Mayville State, Ben Jacobson, the coach of the Larimore Polar Bears, joins us now. And you guys lost a very tough game to Hillsborough Central Valley in your opening game of the tournament on Saturday.
We did. It was a great game. Jace threw excellent on the mound. We had a couple of opportunities to score, and we missed on them. And unfortunately, we made a mistake or two in the 7th inning, and it got us.
Jace Collison, you mentioned, did pitch a very good game, and he was also solid at the plate, going 3 for 3.
He's been solid all year for us, and the bats are just getting better as the games go on, as we get more games under our belt, and so hopefully they wake up and we have a good day today.
3 for 4, I should say, actually, to get the record straight. Bo Silsing is going to pitch for you today. Tell me a little bit about him and what he throws.
Bo is mainly fastball, a little curveball and stuff, but he's a competitor. He's going to go out and compete today, and he's just gotten better and better as he's gotten older and stuff, and so we expect a big day from him.
Mayport CG, what's been your luck against them this year?
We played them once. We lost 9-5. It was a game that we fell behind early, but we fought back into and just kind of ran out of time. They threw Judas against us that day, and he's obviously a very good pitcher. But we like our chances today.
What will be the important things for you?
Same as the other day. Throw strikes. Let's make sure we're making routine plays behind the guys and just keeping things consistent and rolling and fluid for us.
All right. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Ben Jacobson, coach of the Larimore Polar Bears. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing their heritage, sharing their location, sharing their heritage, and sharing their future. DHBankND.com. Back with more after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year. Full Service Foods in Hillsborough provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moan with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
Continuing with our pregame show, brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo has Friday night races starting at 7. And check out the World of Outlaws Sprint Cars on August 24th. For more information, go to redrivervalleyspeedway.com.
Continue with our pregame coach's comments. Alex Burry, the coach of Take two. Welcome back to our pregame coach's comments. As Larimore gets ready to take on Mayport CG, Alex Berry is the coach of the Mayport CG Patriots. 2 games yesterday, or on Saturday, a 3-2 win over Hatton Northwood, and then losing to Thompson 9-1. Talk about your thoughts on the first day's play.
Yeah, we saw some good things, some things we want to improve upon. We're just happy to be playing some playoff baseball, and we look forward to that opportunity. I thought the kids responded well in different situations, so we're looking to carry things forward and encouraged to compete today and go against a worthy opponent.
And your guys are used to doing well in this tournament. You were the runner-ups a year ago. So certainly, especially for the seniors and the older kids, they're going to want to teach the younger guys in your lineup, and you've got a few of those.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to take our leadership from the seniors. We want them to guide the more inexperienced players through everything because they've had the experiences. They've gone through a lot of playoff games and had some success, so we look forward to that, and we look to our seniors to step up and do a great job.
Who do you have pitching today?
We'll have Walker McGillis pitching today for us.
Tell me about his season and what he throws.
Yeah, Walker's done a nice job for us on the mound. He's kind of done a little bit of everything for us, playing third base, pitching, now catching during the tournament. So he's been in the zone, kept hitters off balance, and we look forward to him and have a lot of confidence in what he can do.
What will be the important things today as you face Larimore?
Play our game, focus on ourselves, compete, enjoy the whole experience, and play one pitch at a time is probably the biggest thing for us.
All right, best of luck.
All right, thank you, Joe.
That's Alex Berry, coach of the Mayport CG Patriots.
And that's our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage, sharing their future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. We'll have our starting lineups as we get ready for the first game of 4 today at the North Dakota Class B Region 2 Baseball Tournament after this break on yourliveevent.com.
It's the most prestigious, challenging rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower owned, crystalsugar.com. Larimore will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and here's the Polar Bears lineup. Leading off at shortstop, Baron Burns. Hitting second in center field, Avery Gratton. Batting third, second baseman Jace Collison. Batting cleanup for the Polar Bears, catcher Dylan Ruthmeyer. Hitting fifth is the designated hitter Russell McLean, and he'll be batting for the right fielder Tatum Stark. Hitting sixth for Larimore, the pitcher Bo Solsting. Hitting seventh at first base, Bryson Falk. Batting eighth, the third baseman Case Knutson, and batting ninth in left field, Daniel Howard. Coach Ben Jacobson's Larimore lineup: Burns, Gratton, and Collison, Ruthmeyer, McLean, and Solsing, Falk, Knutson, and Howard. Now for the Mayport CG Patriots, leading off and playing center field will be Marshall Judish. Hitting second at second base, Cole Kritzberger. Batting third, the shortstop, Sawyer McGillis. Batting cleanup and pitching, Sawyer's brother, Walker McGillis. Hitting fifth in right field, Marshall Kloster. Batting sixth at first base, Sam Weaver. Hitting seventh, and that break was for our national anthem, so out of respect, I kept my mouth shut. Batting seventh for Mayport CG is the left fielder, Connor Doctor. Hitting eighth, the catcher, Easton Hansen. And batting ninth, the third baseman, Bricker Johnson. Coach Alex Berry's lineup for Mayport CG: Judish, Kritzberger, and Sawyer McGillis, Walker McGillis, Kloster, and Weaver, Doctor, Hansen, and Johnson. Mayport CG 4-12 on the season. Larimore 1-10. And the winner of this game advances to our third game of the day, taking on the winner of our second contest between Hillsborough Central Valley and Hatton Northwood. And the loser is done for the year and start thinking about summer vacation and other things. Right-hander Walker McGillis taking his warm-up tosses for Mayport CG. Senior right-hander, one of the veterans Coach Alex Berry was talking about in our pregame interview. Coach Berry tells me that Walker may consider playing hockey next year. Be it in a junior program or somewhere else. I'm going to guess he played for the Mayville Ice Dogs this winter. And our old friend from Thompson, who's done some camera work for us, Mickey, did the coaching for the Mayville Ice Dogs this year.
Leading off for the Polar Bears is number 3, Baron Burns.
And our scoreboard today brought to you by Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest. Barron Burns, the shortstop, to stand in for Larimore to get this game underway. Righty against righty. And that pitch missing, ball one. Burns is a freshman. Standing tall in the right-hand batter's box. That's in for a strike, 1-1. Easton Hansen is catching for Mayport CG. Sam Weaver at first, Colt Kritzberger at second, Sawyer McGillis at short, Bricker Johnson at third. Tap foul at the plate, count goes 1-2 to Barron Burns. He'll be followed by center fielder Avery Gratton and second baseman Jace Collison in the top of the first inning for Larimore. Polar Bears 1-10 on the season. Somebody may have gotten a little bruise behind the plate there on that last foul ball. And we're now ready to go with a 1-2 count on Burns. Swing and a miss, strike three. So Walker McGillis starts his day with a strikeout. One up, one down for Larimore, brings up center fielder Avery Gratton, a left-handed hitter. Gratton, a very good .488 on-base percentage. Watches a fastball go by on the inside corner, or just past the inside corner, 1-0. That missed, 2-0. Patriots in the outfield, Connor Doctor in left, Marshall Judish in center, Marshall Kloster in right. 2-0, swing and a miss, 2-1. Patriot outfield in average depth, except in center field where Marshall Judish is in a few steps. Called strike 2-2. And I just noted Kloster, the right fielder, moving a couple of steps towards center, giving the left-handed batter quite a bit of room to pull the ball. The 2-2 on the way. Low and away, 3-2. Elimination round, Larimore and Mayport CG here on YourLiveEvent.com. And the payoff pitch. Grounded through the hole on the right side. Coming over is Kritzberger at second, and his throw is in time for out number 2. Kritzberger able to move quickly to fill that hole on the right side and get the out. 2 up and 2 down for Larimore, top of the first. Now Jace Collison, the second baseman, who was 3 for 4 on Saturday in the Polar Bears' first game, which they lost 2-1 to Hillsborough Central Valley. Walker McGillis winds. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Catcher Dylan Rethmeyer on deck for Larimore in the top of the first. 2 down, nobody on. No score. Swing and a hot shot to third. Brooker Johnson fields, and his throw not in time. That'll be an infield single for Collison. Ball was hit hard directly at Brooker Johnson at third. Took a little bit to set himself, and his throw came in on a bounce. So the Polar Bears with a man on first with 2 out for catcher Dylan Rethmeyer. Dillon went 0 for 2 with a walk, and he was hit by a pitch. Here's a snap throw to first. And Collison back safely. Another snap throw to first. And again, Collison dives back. Walker McGillis wants to keep Collison as close to first as he can. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Rainbow throw to second will not be in time. So Collison steals second. And the count is 0-1 to Dylan Ruthmeyer. Polar Bears trying to make something happen here in the top of the first inning with 2 out. And now a runner in scoring position. The 0-1 to Ruthmeyer. Swing and a miss 0-2. Designated hitter Russell McLean on deck for Larimore. Low and away 1-2. Collison with a leadoff second. 2 down, top of the first. That's outside 2-2. McGillis may be thinking that Ruthmeyer would want to go fishing on those last couple of pitches, but he let him go. The 2-2. That's strike 3 called on the inside corner. Second strikeout of the inning for Walker McGillis. For Larimore in the top of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. After a half inning on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Larimore nothing, Mayport CG coming to bat on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
We go to the bottom of the first inning from Mayville State University, Scott Berry Field. Larimore scoreless in their half of the first inning. And Mayport CG getting their first turn to bat. The Patriots will have center fielder Marshall Judish, second baseman Cole Kritzberger, and shortstop Sawyer McGillis. And they'll face right-hander Bo Solsing, who played second base in the Polar Bears' first game of the tournament Saturday against Hillsborough Central Valley. Basically just a straight swap defensively, as Jace Collison, who pitched the first game, now playing second base, where Solsing played. Now Marshall Judish, the center fielder, comes in, lefty batter, against the right-hander Solsing. Just missing the outside corner, ball 1. Judish with a 5-game hitting streak. He's gone 8 for 15 in that streak with 3 extra base hits. Inside 2-0. Judas able to get away from that. Dylan Rethmeyer behind the plate for Larimore. The 2-0. Low 3-0. Bryson Falk is at first base for Larimore. Jace Collison at second. Barron Burns at short. Case Knutson at third. The 3-0. Ball 4. So Judish with a leadoff walk. And the Patriots get a base runner to start the bottom of the first inning. Second baseman Cole Kritzberger will stand in, another lefty batter. Larimore's outfield, Daniel Howard in left, Avery Grant in center, and Tatum Stark in right. Solsing out of the stretch. Runner bluffed going, and they got him caught. Throw to second, and now a throw to first. Got him. So picked off 1-3-6-1. Pitcher to the first baseman, who threw to the shortstop, and then threw to Solsing, who came over to cover first. And that wipes out Judish very quickly. So the first pitch to Kritzberger is ball 1. Bases empty, 1 out. The right-hander deals. That got the inside corner 1-1. Shortstop Sawyer McGillis on deck for Mayport CG. Outside 2-1. Gratton's in center, a couple of steps over toward right. Straight away, the right fielder Stark is in a little bit. That's outside 3-1. Elimination game in the Class B Region 2 baseball tournament. And the 3-1. Fouled out of here to the left, and the count goes full, 3-2. Following this game, we'll have Hatton Northwood against Hillsborough Central Valley in another consolation round game. Solsing with a long looking to get the sign. 3-2 on the way. Ball 4. So Solsing has walked the first 2 batters he's faced. Because one was picked off, he's only got 1 runner to deal with. That's Kritzberger at first, with 1 out, and shortstop Sawyer McGillis. I mentioned Hatton Northwood and Hillsborough Central Valley will follow this game. Our third game of the day will face the winner of this game against the Hatton Northwood Hillsborough Central Valley winner. And again, the loser of that would be eliminated. And our fourth game will have Thompson against Nelson County Midkota in the... And they picked him off again, except the ball was thrown away. Kritzberger to second and now to third, easily. Well, the Polar Bears kind of went to the same thing again, but you live by the sword, you can get wounded by the same thing too if your throw is not accurate. That'll go as a 2-base throwing error on the pitcher Solsing. So Sawyer McGillis now at third. Swung on, hit in the air to left field, and going back. And that'll be out of the reach of Daniel Howard. A base hit. So Kritzberger scores to give Mayport CG a 1-0 lead. That'll be an RBI double for Sawyer McGillis.
Now batting number 13, Walker McGillis.
Looked like Howard was maybe struggling with that a little bit, trying to find that one. The wind is not a factor today, not to the extent that it was on Saturday. Wind out of the north-northwest at 12 miles an hour. First pitch to Walker McGillis is low ball one. 60 degrees with cloudy skies here at Mayville. Sawyer McGillis on second, ground ball to short. Burns to first for the second out. And Sawyer McGillis will go to third. Burns did well waiting for the base umpire to get out of the way there so he could get that ball.
Now batting number 38, Marshall Kloster.
Two down now for Mayport CG. Right fielder Marshall Kloster will stand in. Slightly closed stance. And he looks at strike one. Patriots 1, Polar Bears nothing, bottom of the first. That's hit well to left center field. Really well, and a nice running catch by the center fielder Avery Gratton to retire the side. Kloster gave it a ride, and Gratton does well to catch it. Mayport CG in the first. They get a run on one hit plus two walks. There was one Larimore error and one runner left on base. One complete on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Mayport CG 1, Larimore nothing. More baseball from Mayville State after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Larimore getting started here in the top of the second inning, trailing 1-0. Their designated hitter, Russell McLean, will look at a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. McLean batting for the right fielder, Tatum Stark. And that was in at the knees, 0-2. McLean followed by pitcher Bo Solsing and first baseman Bryson Falk. Now a time called. Mayport CG up 1-0. That's a good ride in the left center field. And coming over in the left center to catch it is the left fielder, Connor Doctor, for the first out. Now the pitcher, Bo Solsing, a right-handed batter. Solsing was 0 for 2 with a walk in Saturday's game against Hillsborough Central Valley. Off-speed pitching for a strike, 0-1. Here is a swing and a miss, 0-2. McGill is off to a good start here in the first 1 inning plus. And I jinxed him because that went way outside 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss and another off-speed pitch, strike 3. Third strikeout for Walker McGillis. 2 up and 2 down for the Polar Bears in the top of the second. Brings up first baseman Bryson Falk. Falch. Swing and a foul. Ooh, that hit somebody. I think the catcher's helmet. Falch was 0 for 2 with being hit by a pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Falk was actually robbed of a hit in the Hillsborough game in the 5th inning when Alexander Duffner made a great running catch to catch a ball that was sinking. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Walker McGillis. Nothing across for Larimore in the top of the second. After 1.5 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 1, Larimore nothing. More baseball on the way on YourLiveEvent.com.
Did you know that Bassett Motors has over 300 pre-owned vehicles to choose from and a great selection of new vehicles arriving daily? At Bassett Motors, hometown hospitality and personal service is their goal. Come and experience a relaxed buying process. They will handle everything from financing and licensing to accessorizing your new vehicle. Give them a call at 701-652-2955 or check them out online at BassettMotors.com. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Mayport CG come to bat in the bottom of the second. They've got a 1-0 lead over Larimore. And the Patriots with their 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up. First baseman Sam Weaver, followed by left fielder Connor Doctor and catcher Easton Hansen. Bo Solsing's first pitch is low ball 1. The last 4 hitters in the Mayport CG lineup are all freshmen: Weaver, Dr. Hansen, and Bricker Johnson. Called strike 101. Weaver, slightly open stance. Solsing's 1-1. Tight, 2-1. And the pitch, 3-1. Larimore outfield average depth pretty much straight away for the right-handed batting Weaver. Low ball 4. Third walk allowed by Solsing. So for the second straight inning, the Patriots have a leadoff man on. Let's see if Solsing tries a pickoff throw right away. That's what he did to the first 2 batters. He picked off Judish, but his throw to trying to get Kritzberger was wild. Solsing does throw to first. And Falk with some nice reflexes there to get over the base runner Weaver to catch the ball. Connor Doctor, left-hand batter. Pitches inside and gets away from the catcher. Doctor will go to second. Or Weaver goes to second. And a wild pitch. 1-0 count to Doctor. Docter. That's into the air to the left side, and that'll go out of play. 1-1 to Doctor with catcher Easton Hansen on deck for Mayport CG. Patriots look to add to a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Called strike on the outside corner, 1-2. A look at second. Foul back, still 1-2. Burns, the shortstop, playing a cat and mouse game with the runner Weaver at second. Acting like there's going to be a pickoff throw. There won't be here. Swing and a miss. Ball getting away from the catcher. Throw to first for the out. And on the play, it'll be Weaver going to third. So the put out 2-3, catcher to the first baseman, Rethmeyer to Falk. But on that play, Weaver alertly able to go to third. Just one out here for catcher Easton Hansen. That's way outside ball one. Larimore moving the infield in now with one out and a runner on third. Trying to keep the score at 1-0 in Mayport CG's favor. Swung on, grounded to the right, a throw home, and safe. They had to tag him, and they didn't. So Hansen with a fielder's choice and a run batted in to make it 2-0. Solsing had a good idea to try to get the lead runner and prevent a run from scoring. But that's the kind of thing where it's not a force play. You've got to actually make the tag. And Rethmeyer did not. He had his foot in the bag, but did not make a move to try to get the sliding base runner Weaver. Now third baseman Bricker Johnson with the runner at first and one out. Throw to first. Yeah, we've got a courtesy runner at first base for the catcher. Tristan Bremer, a freshman. First pitch is a called strike to Johnson, 0-1. Now a throw to first, and again, this one getting away. Bremer will pick himself up and go to second. Second error of this inning. Oh, no, second error of the game, rather, and both are on the pitcher Solsing. So Bremer now in scoring position with one out and an 0-1 count on Bricker Johnson. I made a mistake earlier. Johnson is an 8th grader. High, 1-1. The three men in front of him, Weaver, Doctor, and Hansen, all freshmen. Johnson, the youngest Patriot, an 8th grader. The 1-1. Burns, nice play, a throw to the third baseman, and they'll get the force there. Nice play by Baron Burns, getting to that ball in the hole, and his momentum took him to third base. So the easiest play was to throw to third. So Johnson is safe in a fielder's choice. Bremer is out 6-5, shortstop to third base. So Larimore defensively, they also get an out and they pick up 2 bases. Instead of having a runner on third, they just got a runner on first. Swinging a foul out of here. Strike one. The first time Solsing has not immediately made a pickoff throw to first against a Mayport CG runner. Judish walked and was picked off his first time up. Off speed. Missed 101. Solsing out of the stretch. The 1-1. Off speed and away, 2-1. Brecker Johnson at first with 2 out, 2-0. Mayport CG in the lead here in the bottom of the second. Patriots with a run in each inning. 2-1 inside, 3-1. Second baseman Cole Kritzberger on deck for Mayport CG. Three-one pitch inside, ball 4. 4 walks allowed by Bull Solsing. So Mayport CG now runners at first and second with 2 out. And this will bring up Cole Kritzberger, the second baseman. He walked and scored in the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. Patriots with just 1 hit so far. They've taken advantage of 4 walks. The 0-1 fouled off, 0-2. Cole, the senior, has done some pitching for the Patriots. Righty to lefty, the 0-2. High 1-2. Johnson at second, Judish at first with 2 out. Patriots looking to add to a 2-0 lead. Line down the left side, that'll be out of play. Still 1-2 to Kritzberger. Joe Lancello, Preston DeVille with you from Mayville State University. Class B Region 2 North Dakota Baseball Playoffs. The 1-2. Line, nice catch by the third baseman, Case Knutson, to retire the side. Mayport CG in the second, they get a run with no hits. There were a couple of walks. There was 1 Larimore error and 2 left on base. The Patriots have stranded 3. 2 complete on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Mayport CG 2, Larimore nothing. We'll be right back on your live. Oh, hold it here. Well, wait a minute. That was the third out. Doctor struck out. Bremer was retired on a force play, and then Kritzberger lining out. What is going on here? I hope somebody will make an appeal here. Here is Burns throwing to first for the 4th out of the inning. Fortunately, as far as Larimore concerned, there was not another run scored between the 3rd and 4th outs. As I said, Mayport CG, 1 run, no hits, 1 error, 2 left, 2 complete on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Mayport CG 2, Larimore nothing.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsborough offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsborough to learn more about rebates or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Third baseman Kate Knutson leads off for Larimore in the top of the third inning. Pitches off the plate, ball one. Knutson, the number 8 hitter in the Polar Bear lineup. Strike 1-1. Knutson will be followed by left fielder Daniel Howard and shortstop Baron Burns. I am still surprised nobody Okay, we're getting a bit of an explanation here in the press box. 2-2 the count now on Knutson. Kritzberger was actually awarded first base for catcher's interference. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts now for Walker McGillis and 5 in the game. What happened was that Kritzberger was awarded first base, catcher's interference. So that had the bases loaded. And then McGillis grounded out. Sawyer McGillis grounding out. Half swing cost Daniel Howard strike 1. So there are actually 2 errors that inning by Larimore. Here's a swing and a fly ball to left field. Back is Connor Doctor to make the catch for the second out. Now with catcher's interference, that is scored as an error. So that's 3 on Larimore today. And also with that, Kritzberger does not get in bat. The catcher getting in the way prevents him from actually doing something with the bat, you know? Here's a swing by Baron Burns in the left field for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Polar Bears. So a 2-out base runner for Larimore. That'll bring up center fielder Avery Gratton, who grounded second his first time up. Throw to first. And Burns is back safely. Weaver has to do a little acrobatics himself to get out of the way the base runner Burns. From the stretch, Walker McGillis. He was looking at second. I have no idea why. Now this pitch gets away, and Burns, I don't know that he was looking, the runner at first. And that ball, hard to know if that ball had gotten far enough away for him to try to advance. 1-0 to Gratton. Throw to first. Safe. Righty against lefty. Swinging a ground ball foul toward the Patriot dugout on the first base side. 1-1 now to Gratton. He's a junior. Patriot outfield straight away. Now time called. Actually Closter in right field is over a couple of steps toward the right field line for the left-handed hitter. Burns at first, 2 out, top of the third. Larimore down 2-0 in this elimination game in the Region 2 baseball tournament. And the pitch, runner goes, called strike, throw to second, comes in on a bounce, and Burns with a stolen base. I'm going to have to do some research when I get home. I don't know what the umpire sign for catcher's interference actually is. There's a liner down the right field line for a base hit. Burns is rounding third, and he's going to score, and it's a 2-1 game. Avery Gratton pulling one down the line to bring in a run, and Mayport CG's lead is down to 2-1. Third hit today for Larimore. And now here's Jace Collison, the second baseman, who reached on an infield single his first time up. Throw to first. Gratton back easily. Runner goes. Pitch is low and inside. Throw to second, not in time. So Gratton with a stolen base. Now the tying run in scoring position for Larimore with 2 out in the top of the third. And a 1-0 count on Jace Collison. Collison 3 for 4 against Hillsborough Central Valley on Saturday. This one's hit in the center field. Left center field make it. Coming over is Judas, the center fielder, for the catch to retire the side. Larimore get on the scoreboard in the top of the third. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and no runner left. Polar Bears have stranded 2. After 2.5 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 2, Larimore 1. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all of your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Joe Lancello and Preston Neville with you from Mayville State University. Mayport CG coming to bat in the bottom of the third inning with their 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming up. Pitcher Walker McGillis, right fielder Marshall Closter, and first baseman Sam Weaver. Facing right-hander Bo Solsing. First pitch is a strike. McGillis grounded to short his first time up. Solsing in 2 innings has allowed 2 runs, only one of them earned. Allowed just 1 hit, 4 walks though, and no strikeouts. This is hit well into center field. Gratton is going back and he'll have it. 1 up and 1 down for Mayport CG in the bottom of the third. Brings up Marshall Closter, the right fielder, and he was retired on a fly to center too that Gratton made a very nice play on. Righty against righty as Solsing deals outside ball one. Inside 2-0. With how loose Kloster's uniform is, you wonder if how close that came to hitting him, because if the ball hits your jersey, it's same as if it gets you solid on the arm. Counts all the same as a hit by pitch. 2-1 the count now to Kloster. Here's a called strike 2-2. First baseman Sam Weaver on deck for Mayport CG. Patriots up 2-1, bottom 3. Nobody on, one out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Solsing today. That's 2 up and 2 down for the Patriots in the bottom of the third. Now Sam Weaver, the first baseman, who walked and scored in the second inning. And that's the run that's separating these two teams right now. Swing and a miss and a fastball, 0-1. Solsing's pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Inside 1-2. Solsing working quickly. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Bo Solsing to end the third inning. For Mayport CG, nothing across in the third. After 3 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Mayport CG 2, Larimore 1. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Larimore come to bat with catcher Dylan Rethmeyer starting things off in the top of the fourth inning for Larimore. Struck out his first time up. Larimore a run on 3 hits and 3 errors. Mayport CG 2 runs on 1 hit and no errors. Elimination game in the Region 2 baseball tournament. Swung on, grounded, foul. And the count evens 1-1 to Rethmeyer. He'll be followed by designated hitter Russell McLean and pitcher Bo Solsing in the top of the fourth for the Polar Bears against right-hander Walker McGillis. Ooh. 2-1. Just a tiny bit high. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside 3-2. McGillis has not walked anybody. He's struck out 5 and given up 3 hits. Payoff pitch. That's in the air to left field toward the line. It's foul. 3-2 to Dylan Rethmeyer. Dylan with 2 L's in his first name. The 3-2. Outside ball 4. First walk allowed by Walker McGillis. And a leadoff base runner for Larimore. And that's the first time in this game they've had a leadoff runner reach base. Not seeing any movement from the dugout for a courtesy runner, so Russell McLean will bat and Rethmeyer will stay at first. McGillis out of the stretch. High ball 1. McLean fly to left his first time up. He's the only senior on the Larimore Polar Bear roster. 1-0 pitch, runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second, not in time. And Rethmeyer with a stolen base. That's the 4th stolen base today for the Polar Bears. So the tying run in scoring position for Larimore with nobody out and a 1-1 count to McLean. There's a strike on the inside corner, 1-2. Pitcher Bo Solsing on deck for Larimore. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The ball getting away from the catcher. There'll be a throw to first for the out. Now a throw to third. And Rethmeyer advancing. 6 strikeout for McGillis as McLean goes down on strikes 2, 3. Catcher to the first baseman. So the potential tying run at third now with 1 out for pitcher Bo Solsing, who struck out his first time up. Mayport CG in the lead 2-1. Swung on, grounded. The infield was in. Ground to short. The throw home is off target. And the catcher got bonked in the head, or it appears that way. He is shaken up. And we've got a tie game. Solsing will be safe in a fielder's choice. A throwing error on the shortstop, Sawyer McGillis, allowing Solsing to reach second. And catcher Easton Hansen is shaken up. And while Easton Hansen is being attended to, we'll take a 1-minute break here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
The Hillsboro Vets Club apologizes for the inconvenience of having the kitchen closed for remodeling this week. When the remodeling has been completed and the kitchen reopened, they will continue to bring you the best roasted chicken on Saturdays. The Hillsboro Vets Club sends congratulations to our area graduates and wish you best of luck as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead. As we approach Memorial Day, the Hillsboro Vets Club gives a salute to those who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. They encourage everyone to take the time this Memorial Day to honor those who gave their lives for the red, white, and blue.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
It appears Easton Hansen is going to stay in the game behind the plate for Mayport CG. There was some discussion by Coach Alex Berry. Now both umpires are talking with Larimore coach Ben Jacobson. Rethmeyer came in hard to the plate, and Hansen took what I thought was a good shot to the head. And no change is going to be made. We've got a 2-2 game. As Larimore still batting the top of the fourth, Solsing will be on second for first baseman Bryson Falk. Outside ball one. And Hansen getting some quick work and having to reach to stop that one from going to the backstop. Fastball missed inside 2-0. Third baseman Case Knutson on deck for Larimore. Polar Bears have tied it here in the top of the fourth. We're 2-2. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Solsing got a fielder's choice. He did not get a run batted in. Swing and a foul out of here to the right. Count goes 2-2. The winner advances to our third game of the day today here at Mayville State in the Region 2 tournament. And we'll face the winner of our second game between Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Hatton Northwood. Runner at second, the 2-2 off-speed pitch. Missed high, 3-2. Falk, F-A-L-C-H. Junior right-hand batter. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 7 strikeouts now for Walker McGillis. Excuse me, 6 strikeouts. 2 down, still a runner at second. First pitch to Case Knutson, the third baseman, is low ball 1. Knutson struck out his first time up. Oh no, there are 7 strikeouts for McGillis. 2-0. Solsing on second. That's high, gets away from Hansen, but not far enough for Solsing to try to take a chance with 2 out. One of the major rules in baseball is that you do not make the first out of an inning at third base or the last out of an inning at third base. 3-1 now to Knutson. Pitch. Ball 4 inside. Second walk by Walker McGillis. Brings up the left fielder Daniel Howard, who fly to left his first time up. 2-2 between the Polar Bears and Patriots. Inside ball 1. Howard, a junior, standing close to the plate. Grounded foul down the third baseline. Count evens 1-1. Larimore scoring the tying run this inning when Dylan Ruthmeyer walked, stole second, advanced to third on a strikeout. Swinging a ground ball, that'll be just foul at third. 1-2 now to Howard. And then Bull Solsing hit a grounder to short. Sawyer McGillis threw home, and Ruthmeyer colliding with the catcher Easton Johnson at plate scored to tie the game. Swung on top down the third baseline. Johnson has to hurry. Throw not in time, and now the throw thrown away. 1-1 scores. Larimore in the lead, 3-2. So Solsing scores from second. Case Knutson goes to third. That will be an infield single for Howard. No run batted in, but there will also be an error on the third baseman on the throw. Second error this inning on Mayport CG. Now the top of the order in shortstop, Baron Burns looks at a called strike. Burns has struck out and singled and scored. 3-2 Larimore in the lead. Polar Bears back from a 2-0 deficit after 2 innings, getting 1 run in the third and 2 here in the top of the fourth. And still threatening with runners at the corners. Runner at first goes. The throw will go to the shortstop. They'll concede the stolen base for Howard. So runners at second and third for Burns with 2 out and a 1-1 count. Oh, I beg your pardon. There are 3 errors this inning on Mayport CG. Pitches outside 2-1. One on the shortstop, one on the pitcher, and one on the third baseman. Swung on, grounded past the mound. Fielded by Sawyer McGillis. Dropped and a run scores. That'll be an infield single for Burns as Knutson comes in to score to make it 4-2, and Howard goes to third.
Now batting number 7, Avery Gratton.
That's 5 hits now for Larimore and 3 this inning. And we have a conference on the mound. As far as I know, Walker McGillis still has the ball. Maybe just to kind of slow Larimore's momentum down a bit. No one's made a move as far as a potential change, but they're going to stay with Walker McGillis. "4-2 Larimore in the lead. They've got 3 here in the top of the 4th inning, and now Avery Gratton, the center fielder, stands in. He is grounded out and singled to drive in a run. Throw to first. And Burns is back safely. Burns does have a stolen base today. And the Polar Bears have 5 stolen bases in the game. Burns at first, Howard at third. Righty to lefty. A long pause in the stretch there, and finally the umpire calls time. Gratton, the 8th Larimore batter here in the top of the 4th. A throw to first, not in time. Mayport CG single runs in the first and second. Larimore a run in the third. And 3 here now in the fourth. Burns with a lead off first. Shorter lead by Howard at third. Third baseman covering the bag. Here's Burns going to second. The throw will be back to the pitcher. So Burns with his second stolen base of the day, and once again Larimore runners at second and third with 2 out. An 0-1 count on Avery Gratton. Grounded past the pitcher. Sawyer McGillis has it. The throw. Oh, safe! And a run scores. And now being a little sleepy defensively, and another run scores. Burns comes in. 6-1. 6-2 in favor of Larimore. Gratton beating out the infield single. He'll get 1 run batted in for that. Just 1. As Burns staying awake on the bases as Larimore kind of took their time. Now a throw to first, and Gratton is back. Six hits today for the Polar Bears. Swing and a miss by Collison, and Gratton will have a stolen base. Seven stolen bases today for Larimore. Collison, the ninth Larimore Polar Bear to bat this inning. Grounded, this will go to the pitcher. Walker McGillis will jog to first and throw there to retire the side. So a big crooked number for Larimore in the fourth. 5 runs on 3 hits. There are also 2 walks and 3 Mayport CG errors and 1 runner left. Halfway through on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Larimore 6, Mayport CG 2. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
You're feeling that spring sensation, and that means it's time to put a spring in your step over to Mayport Hardware. They've got it all, the seeds, soil, pots, and garden tools you need to make your green thumb glow. If you're spring cleaning, pick up some paint or rakes to spruce up your home and yard. They also have appliances to put that tax refund to good use, and the bikes and lawnmowers, they're just ready to roll out the door. Keep that spring sensation at Mayport Hardware, Trail County's Hardware Hank on Main Street in Mayville.
Time for our game update brought to you by the Red River Valley Fair. They'll be on 3 weekends this year, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th. Tickets for all their concerts are on sale now at redrivervalleyfair.com. And a strike call to Connor Doctor to lead off for Mayport CG in the bottom of the 4th. Concerts, we're talking Goo Goo Dolls, Sublime with Rome, Ludacris, Hairball, Young Gravy, Disney Princesses, Blake Shelton, Breaking Benjamin, Riley Green. RedRiverValleyFair.com for ticket information, getting advance tickets, and more. The Red River Valley Fair. Now the count 2-2 to Connor Doctor, who struck out his first time up. Larimore up 6-2 now on Mayport CG. Two-two pitch. Popped in the air left side. Backing up as the third baseman, Knutson doing well to reach to get that for the first out. Mayport CG getting in, running the first and an RBI double by Sawyer McGillis. They get another run on a ground out by Easton Hansen. 2-0 after 2 for Mayport CG. Larimore got a run back in the third. And then in the fourth, they bat around the Polar Bears and they get 5 unearned runs. 3 hits and 3 errors in the inning. And that's our game summary brought to you by RedRiverValleyFair.com. Catcher Easton Hansen now with a count of 1-1. Fouled out of here to the right, 1-2. Bo Solsing has retired 5 straight Patriots. The right-hander deals. A reaching swing to the right side, and Falk will not get it. He had a slide. He wound up sliding into the fence to avoid running into it, but couldn't quite get the ball. There is activity in the Mayport CG bullpen. Marshall Kloster is throwing. So we may see a new pitcher in the top of the fifth. Hit in the air right side. Foul territory, and the first baseman couldn't hold it. Falks just overran it by about a step or so, couldn't put on the brakes. And that'll be just a foul ball in the count, 1-2 on Hansen. That's lofted up the middle for a base hit. Hansen with the leadoff single. That's just the second hit today for Mayport CG. Their other hit was an RBI double by Sawyer McGillis in the first.
Courtesy runner for the Patriots is number 15, Tristan Bremer.
There will be a courtesy runner for Easton Hansen. This will be Tristan Bremer, a freshman. Throw to first, and Bremer is back, making sure the new kid's awake. Mayport CG has also been able to take advantage of 4 walks in 3 errors. Here's a ground ball to short. Burns to second for 1. Relay in time, double play. 6-4-3. Burns to Collison to Falk to retire the side. Mayport CG in the fourth. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. After 4 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to the teams competing in today's game, and go Patriots!
After 4 innings from Mayville State at the North Dakota Class B Region 2 baseball tournament, Larimore 6 runs on 6 hits. They've committed 3 errors. Mayport CG 2 runs on 2 hits, and they've committed 3 errors. Walker McGillis remains on the mound for Mayport CG as we start the 5th inning. Marshall Kloster, the right fielder, had been warming up in the last half inning. Dylan Rethmeyer will lead off the top of the fifth for Larimore, followed by D.H. Russell McLean and pitcher Bo Solsing. Swing and a miss, strike one. Rethmeyer has struck out, walked, and scored in the fourth inning as the Polar Bears batted around and scored 5 times. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Walker McGillis has allowed 6 hits, 6 runs, only one of them earned. None of those runs last inning was earned. He's walked 2 and struck out 7. Hit in the air right side, foul territory. The first baseman, Weaver, going over and has it in foul territory for the out. 1 up and 1 down for Larimore. The top of the fifth brings up D.H. Russell McLean, who has flied to left and struck out. McLean batting for Tatum Stark, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. A little bit of a late swing on an inside fastball, 0-1. Righty against righty. Reaching out and fouling it off into the screen, and it's McGillis quickly ahead of McLean, 0-2. McLean, pronounced McLean. Kind of like Bruce Willis's character in the Die Hard movies, but not the same spelling. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The ball got away from the catcher, but Hanson able to tag McLean at the plate for the second out. That's 8 strikeouts now for Walker McGillis. 2 down, nobody on for Larimore. Bo Solsing, the pitcher, stands in. He struck out and reached on fielder's choice his last time up. And on that play, Solsing hit a ground ball to short. Rethmeyer was trying to score from third. And the throw was a little off target, and at the same time, Rethmeyer collided with catcher Easton Hanson, and Hanson was a little shaken up after that. Strike 2-1. And that might go as our critical play of the game. 2-1, swing and a miss on an inside pitch, 2-2. Mayport CG will have the top of their order coming up in the bottom of the fifth. Judish, Kritzberger, and Sawyer McGillis. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air. Left center field. The left fielder, Connor Doctor, will have it to retire the side. Larimore in the top of the fifth, nothing across. After 4.5 on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Larimore 6, Mayport CG 2. Back with more baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, NODAC insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. NODAC Insurance Company, agents with answers.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on Your Live Event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner west is there for the dig backs at Boganry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Mayport CG come to bat in the bottom of the fifth inning, trailing Larimore 6-2 in this elimination game in the Class B Region 2 North Dakota Baseball Tournament. The winner advances to play later today, and the loser goes home. Marshall Judish swings the first pitch, fouls it out here to the left, strike one. Judish has walked twice. And he's been picked off first base once. Judish to be followed by second baseman Cole Kritzberger and shortstop Sawyer McGillis. As the Patriots back in the fifth. Low and away, 1-1. Patriots were up 2-0 after 2 innings. Larimore came back with a run in the third and 5 in the fourth to have their 6-2 lead. Swung on line. Ooh, nice job by Solson to get out of the way of that one for a base hit. Pretty good contact by Judish, and that would have made pretty good contact on Solsing if he hadn't ducked. Third hit of the day for Mayport CG. Now Cole Kritzberger, the second baseman who walked and scored in the first inning, reached on catcher's interference in the second. So he's officially 0 for 0. Here's a throw to first. Judish back safely. Solsing had been throwing immediately to first after a runner got on base for, I think, the first 4 or 5 runners that reached first. That's low and away, and it gets away from the catcher Rethmeyer, and Judish will reach second on a wild pitch. Second wild pitch of the day by Solsing. So a 1-0 count on Kritzberger with a runner on second. Nobody out. Missed 2-0. And that missed high, 3-0. Solsing's allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned. He's walked 4 and struck out 2. And again, he's also had 3 errors in the field. Strike 3 and 1. Kritzberger, senior. Judish on second. The 3-1 line foul to the left. 3 and 2 now to Kritzberger. Solson with a glance at second. 3-2. High ball 4. Fifth walk allowed by Bo Solsing. And Mayport CG runners at first and second with nobody out here in the fifth. Now Sawyer McGillis, the shortstop, doubled a drive in a run in the first and grounded to short in the second. First pitch bounces in, and that little bounce will allow both runners to move up to second and third. Another wild pitch, the second of the inning and the third of the game by Solsing. One and out of Sawyer McGillis with 2 runners in scoring position, still no one out. That's high 2-0. Judish on third, Kritzberger on second. And Walker McGillis, the pitcher, on deck. That's golfed into center field, and that's going to drop in front of Grattan for a base hit. 1-1 is in, and that's all they'll get. Sawyer McGillis with an RBI single to center, his second RBI of the day. And it's now a 6-3 game with nobody out in the top of the fifth. Kritzberger is now at third. So runners at the corners for the Patriots. As Walker McGillis, the pitcher, stands in, he's grounded to short and fly to center. McGillis a short lead at first. Sawyer McGillis, the runner, that is. Solson goes home and throws high ball one. Wondering if maybe he might try a pickoff throw there, but he didn't. The 1-0 runner goes at first. They will throw to second. It will be a stolen base. And Kritzberger will hold his ground at third. So again, runners at second and third. Nobody out from Mayport CG. They've scored once here in the bottom of the fifth to cut their deficit to 6-3. And Walker McGillis is the tying run at the plate. Grounded to first. That's a fair ball. Easy force out. Easy ground out. Walker McGillis will get an RBI as Kritzberger scores to make it 6-4, and Sawyer McGillis will go to third. It was a slowly hit ball, and it was right to the bag. There was nothing else Falk could do really but tag first, as Kritzberger was easily at home by that point. One out runner at third for Marshall Kloster, who was flying to center and struck out. Now the throw to the pitcher actually got away from Solson, the pitcher, but he got it back very quickly. High 2-0. Pitch grounded. Burns not quite able to get it. And a run will score to make it 6-5. Kloster with a single to left to score Sawyer McGillis. And the Polar Bears get 3 runs back here in the bottom of the fifth. They've cut the gap to 6-5. 1 out and the potential tying run at first base for first baseman Sam Weaver, who has walked and scored and struck out. Solson's first pitch, an inside fastball, 1-0. A single, a walk, a single, and a ground out, and a single have given the Patriots 3 runs here in the bottom of the fifth. Solson from the stretch, the 2-0, in for a strike, 2-1. Both teams trying to advance to another game later today. Runner at first goes swinging a liner, caught by the first baseman. Falk was going to try to throw to second, but then he realized, hey, I caught that. I'll just run to first and double him off. So Sam Weaver with a great play at first base. A nice get out of jail free card for Larimore in the fifth. Mayport CG in the fifth get 3 runs. On 3 hits, there was a walk. No errors and nobody left on base. After 5 on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. your information stations. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
There is a right-hander throwing in the Larimore bullpen. Can't see his uniform number. Oh, thank you, Preston. That's Baron Burns, the shortstop. So he may come into pitch in the 6th inning. Larimore's lead is now 6-5 as the Polar Bears come to bat in the top of the 6th inning with Bryson Falk, the first baseman. He has struck out twice. Looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. Walker McGillis has gone the distance on the hill for Mayport CG. Given up 6 hits, 6 runs, only one of those earned. 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Falk with a swing and a miss, 1-1. Falk followed by third baseman Case Knudsen and left fielder Daniel Howard. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2 inside. Nearly hit him, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. It's a ball, 3-2. There was a thought maybe that Falk had gone around. There was an appeal at first, and the umpire said nope, no swing. 3-2 now to Falk. And that's strike 3 called on the inside corner. 9 strikeouts for McGillis. As Walker has retired 5 straight batters now. 1 up and 1 down for Larimore, top of the 6th for Case Knudsen, the third baseman, has struck out and walked and scored. That buzzed him inside 1-0. Swing and a foul at the plate, 1-1. The winner of this game advances to play either Hillsborough, Central Valley, or Hatton Northwood later this afternoon. The loser is done for 2024. Here's the 1-1 from Walker McGillis. Oh, that caught the outside corner, 1-2. Marshall Judas swung over a few steps toward left field. That's in the dirt, 2-2. Knudsen, a freshman. Right-handed batting third baseman. 2-2 is low, 3-2. Left fielder Daniel Howard on deck for Larimore. Here's the 3-2. Lined in the air to left field. And right to Connor Doctor for the second out. 2 up and 2 down for the Polar Bears, top of 6. Now Daniel Howard, the left fielder, he has flied to left and reached on an infield single and scored. One of the 5 runs that Larimore scored in the 4th inning. That was off the plate, ball 1. Shortstop Baron Burns on deck. That caught the outside corner, 1-1. (6-5) Larimore in front. The 1-1. Grounded foul. 1-2 now. Polar Bears come in with a record of 1-10. Be a great time for win number 2 right here. In the dirt, 2-2. There was a little activity earlier in the Mayport CG bullpen with Marshall Klosser throwing a few pitches. Swung on top to third. Johnson has to Howard, throws to first, not in time. So an infield single for Howard, his second hit of the day, the 7th for the Polar Bears. And they've gotten a few of those by just running really hard to first and beating them out. Now the top of the Larimore batting order in Baron Burns, who has struck out, singled and scored, singled to drive in a run and scored. And this young man's just a freshman. Throw to first, and Howard back standing. Larimore trying to get an insurance run here with 2 out in the top of the 6th. Runner at first goes, pitches inside, throw to second, not in time. Howard with his second stolen base of the day. And that's 8 stolen bases now for Larimore today. And that's 8 of 8, by the way. Howard at second. There'll be a throw to second, and that will not be in time. Cole Kritzberger doing well to get to that one and keep it from going to the outfield, where it might have just kept rolling and rolling all day. Because the center fielder, Judish, pulled over to left center. 2-0 now to Burns. Center fielder Avery Gratton on deck for Larimore. The pitch. Hit in the air, short center field. Judish in the right place to get it to retire the side. Larimore with a threat in the 6th. They don't score. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 left. The Polar Bears have stranded 4. We go to the bottom of the 6th on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5. More Region 2 baseball after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. This spring has been a trying time, and we may feel everything is out of our control. Please remember to slow down and stay safe this spring. Come home to your families each and every night. Please use this time to make sure your planter is ready to go. Keep downtime to a minimum. When you get into the fields, we are here to help you with any planting issues that may come up. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
And we have a pitching change. Baron Burns moves from shortstop to the mound for Larimore. Bo Solsing, the starting pitcher, will go to second base, and Chase Collison from second will go to short. This pitching change brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. 1-1 to count now to Connor Doctor, the left fielder, who has struck out and popped to third. Doctor, the seventh hitter in the Mayport CG lineup. Swing and a pop-up out of here. 1-2 the count. Catcher Easton Hansen and third baseman Bricker Johnson will be following Doctor here in the bottom of the sixth. Burns' pitch fouled off, 1-2 again. Bo Solsing, the starter, the numbers for him: 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned, walked 5, threw 3 wild pitches, and struck out 2. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Burns strikes out the first batter he faces. 1 up and 1 down for Mayport CG in the bottom of the sixth. Now Easton Hansen, the catcher, is hit into a fielder's choice and struck out. And singled, rather, beg your pardon. 1 for 2 with a run batted in. Swing and a foul out of here to the right, strike 1. Larimore in the top of the seventh will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Grattan, Collison, and Ruthmeyer. Outside, 1-1. Mayport CG a run in the first, 1 in the second. Larimore 1 in the third, 4 in the fifth. Mayport CG 3 in the fifth. Here's a foul, 1-2. I think I misspoke there. Larimore with 5 runs in the fourth. And again, this is an elimination game. The loser is done for the year. Low, 2-2. Burns' pitch behind the batter. Count goes 3-2. Burns looks in. Swung on, grounded to short. Collison fields. Throws wide of first. So Hansen is aboard with a 1-out error. And that's 4 errors today on Larimore. Tristan Bremer will run for Hansen at first, the courtesy runner for the catcher. Now Bricker Johnson, the third baseman, who is hit into a fielder's choice and hit into a 6-4-3 double play. Potential tying run at first for Mayport CG. Swing and a pop-up. Right side, the first baseman will have it for the second out. Bremer started to take off toward second, then realized where the ball was going, figured he better hightail it back to first. That's 2 down on the bottom of the sixth. Now the top of the order for the Patriots, and Marshall Judas, the center fielder. He has walked twice, singled, and scored. 1 for 1 officially. Swing and a foul, strike 1. Judas, your senior, stands in the left-hand batter's box. Burns' pitch, missed inside, 1-1. 6-5, Mayport CG trailing, bottom of the sixth. A runner at first with 2 out. That missed high, 2-1. Burns on the mound. He came in relief this inning. The 2-1. Fought that off and fouled it back. 2-2 the count now on Judish, with second baseman Cole Kritzberger on deck for Mayport CG. Judish studying his bat. Wouldn't think it was a broken bat, not with aluminum. I don't think they're using cheap stuff to make baseball bats these days. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field and hit pretty well. And the center fielder, Grattan, goes back to make the catch and retire the side. Mayport CG in the 6th. No runs, no hits. There was an error and one runner left. The Patriots have stranded 4. 6 complete on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Larimore still in front over Mayport CG 6-5. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
As you're planting this spring, I thank you for planting Golden Harvest corn and soybeans on your farm. This is Tim Gazette, your Golden Harvest seeds dealer. If you run short of seed, give me a call, 701-430-0877. I probably have some seed available to help you finish. Call me again, 701-430-0877, and we can discuss your options for Golden Harvest seeds on your farm. I wish all the area farmers and farm families a safe spring and a successful growing season.
We go to the top of the 7th inning. Larimore 6 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors. Mayport CG with 5 runs on 5 hits, and they've committed 3 errors. Joe Lancello with Preston Neville with you from Mayfield State University. Center fielder Avery Grattan to lead off for Larimore. And he looks at a pitch outside, ball 1. Grattan has grounded to second, single to drive in a run, and single to drive in a run again. 2 for 3, 2 RBI. And a couple of nice catches in center field, too. Swing and a foul, the count evens 1-1. Grattan to be followed by shortstop Jace Collison and catcher Dylan Rethmeyer in the top of the 7th. Larimore looking to hang on to a 6-5 lead and maybe build on that. That's in the air to center field. Judish is going back on his horse, going back, and he's got it. 1 up and 1 down for Larimore in the top of the 7th. Mayport CG in their half of the 7th will have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. Cole Kritzberger, Sawyer McGillis, and Walker McGillis. Chase Collison, who began the day at second base and is now the shortstop. Looks at strike 1. Collison reached on an infield single, is fly to center and grounded out. Walker McGillis still on the mound for Mayport CG here in the 7th. Pounced in 1-1. McGillis has walked 2 and struck out 9 today. There's a strike 1 and 2. Righty to righty as McGillis deals. That's lined into left field for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Collison. And that's 7 hits today for Larimore.
That was pitch 116.
And Dylan Rethmeyer, the catcher, will stand in. They've just announced that McGillis has thrown 116 pitches, so he may be getting close to his limit. Rethmeyer is 0 for 2 with a walk, and he scored a run. Throw to first. Oh, that was close. Collison getting back in safely. Right fielder Marshall Kloster had been warming up between innings earlier. So if they do have to make a change, it appears the Patriots will go in that direction. Runner goes. Throw to second is not in time. Collison with his second stolen base of the day, and that's 9 for Larimore on the day. 1-0 the count to Dylan Rethmeyer, with designated hitter Russell McLean on deck. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Once again, the winner of this game will face Hillsborough, Central Valley, or Hatton Northwood later today. And the loser is done for the season. That Hillsborough, Central Valley, Hatton Northwood game will follow this one on YourLiveEvent.com. McGillis deals, strike 1 and 2. Collison, the runner at second with 1 out. Polar Bears looking to add to a 6-5 lead. That's hit in the air, right side, foul territory. And a collision there. The first baseman, Weaver, held onto the ball. He collided with his catcher, Hansen. Seems like everybody's okay. But Coach Alex Berry comes out of the dugout, and McGillis may have reached his pitch limit, and he has. He will be replaced. And we've got a new pitcher coming in from the outfield. So we'll see who the new pitcher is once they break up here when we come back from this 1-minute break on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
If you want help from a firm that has integrity and respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the betterment of the community, look no farther than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys has dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, Maddox, Page, and Castleton. Or visit our website, www.onsteadlaw.com.
This pitching change brought to you by Nodak Insurance Company, Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsborough, and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Marshall Judish has moved from center field to the mound. Left-hander's first pitch, a strike to Russell McLean. Judish moving from center field to the mound. Walker McGillis goes from pitcher to third base. Bricker Johnson moves from third base to left field, and Connor Doctor from left field to center field. 0-2 to Russell McLean, who is 0 for 3, flied out and struck out twice. Lined foul. Hope people in the Mayport CG dugout were alert. Collison, the runner on second with 2 out. Larimore with a 6-5 lead. 0-2 is fouled out of here, still 0-2. Second baseman Bo Selsing hoping to get a chance to bat next. He's on deck. Oh, 2 swing and a miss, strike 3. So Judish comes in and gets a big strikeout. That retires Larimore in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. The Polar Bears have stranded 5. We go to the bottom of the 7th on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5. We'll be right back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts congratulate the seniors on your success and wish you well in your future endeavors. They encourage you to step into your future, secure in the knowledge that this world needs you and the unique, inspiring gifts that only you can give. Best wishes go with you graduates as you prepare for the greater challenges ahead in a world of new possibilities. Congratulations, graduates, from the administration and staff of the Hillsborough and Central Valley School Districts. To all students, parents, and families of the Hillsborough and Central Valley Schools, thank you for a great year. Full Service Foods in Hillsborough provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsborough and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsborough, proud to support this community event.
Larimore 3 outs away from advancing, staying alive in the Class B Region 2 baseball tournament. Second baseman Cole Kritzberger leading off for Mayport CG. He takes ball 1. He'll be followed by shortstop Sawyer McGillis and third baseman Walker McGillis. 1-0 pitch hit in the air left side. Collison, the shortstop, calls for it for the first out. Cole Kritzberger had walked twice, reached on catcher's interference, and now popped out and scored twice. 1 up and 1 down now for Mayport CG as they trail 6-5. Sawyer has 2 hits and 3 at-bats, a double and a single, and he's driven in 2 runs. Called strike 0-1. Baron Burns came on in relief last inning. The right-hander deals. Fouled back 0-2. Sawyer, a sophomore, his older brother Walker is on deck. Foul out here again, still 0-2 to Sawyer McGillis. Mayport CG a run in the first and a run in the second. Larimore 1 in the third, 5 in the fourth to go up 6-2. Mayport CG with 3 in the fifth inning to make it 6-5, and that's where we are now. Now time called as Burns steps off the rubber. Righty against righty, the 0-2. Grounded to short. Solsing has it, throws to first for out number 2. Larimore now 1 out away from advancing, staying alive in this Region 2 tournament. Now Walker McGillis, now the third baseman, he's grounded to short, fly to center, and grounded to first, and that drove in a run in the fifth inning. Swung on, grounded, up the middle, Collison with it, the throw. Got him to end the game. So Burns with the save, and Larimore advancing in the tournament. Mayport CG in the 7th, nothing across. The final score on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5. We'll come back and wrap things up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
I think it's fair to say you pay more now than ever before to operate your vehicles. We've got some relief. I'm Chris Moan with Nodak Insurance. Our auto customers are driving safer with fewer accidents, and for many that translates into lower premiums. If you're not seeing lower rates with your insurance company, call me to compare. You might save some money, and you will get better service. Call me today at 757-1613, or stop by one of my locations at 1913 South Washington in Grand Forks or 207 Main Street in Lakota.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay, services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhbanknd.com or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Welcome back to Mayville State University. Scott Berry Field, Joe Lancello with you as Larimore come back from a 2-0 deficit to beat Mayport CG by a score of 6-5. The Patriots are now eliminated from this double elimination tournament. Patriots record now 4-13. Larimore now 2-10 on the year. And Larimore will play in our third game of the day, taking on the winner of our upcoming game now between Hillsboro Central Valley and Hatton Northwood. The totals for Larimore: 6 runs, 8 hits, 4 errors, 5 left on base. Mayport CG: 5 runs, 5 hits, 3 errors, and 4 runners left. The winning pitcher, Bo Solsing, went the first 5 innings, giving up 5 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned. He walked 5, threw 3 wild pitches, and struck out 2. Baron Burns gets the save, going the final 2 innings. Didn't give up a hit or a run or a walk, and he struck out 1. Walker McGillis took the loss for Mayport CG. He went 6 2/3 innings, giving up 8 hits, 6 runs, only 1 earned. Walked 2 and struck out 9. Marshall Judish got the final out, and that was on a strikeout. And let's start with our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And I'll go with Larimore center fielder Avery Gratton. Had 2 hits and 4 at-bats and drove in 2 runs. And he also had a couple of very nice catches in the outfield, having to run a long ways to get them. Avery Gratton of Larimore, our player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge. Our HTC postgame connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust, halsteadtel.com. Our postgame connection will be the Larimore base runners, as they were 9 for 9 in stolen bases. Baron Burns had 2, Avery Gratton had 2, Chase Collison had 2, Dylan Rethemeier with 1, and Daniel Howard with 2. Our Post-game connection brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. And our precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Have a safe spring planting season, and thank you for your business. PlanterDoc.com, PlanterDoc.com, RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. Precision play of the game will be first baseman Bryson Falk of Larimore, as Mayport CG had scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning and had a runner on first, when Sam Weaver of the Patriots hit a line drive that Falk caught, and he was able to double off the runner Marshall Foster off first to end the inning. That our precision play of the game brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro. A reminder of week got coming up next year on the Region 2 baseball tournament in Class B. Hatton North will take on Hillsboro Central Valley in a few minutes. Then the winner of that game will face Larimore in another elimination game. And then the winner's bracket final, the first winner going to the championship game with Thompson against Nelson County Midkota. And that will do it for us for this game. For Preston DeVille, I'm Joe Lancello. The final once again, Larimore 6, Mayport CG 5. You've been watching baseball on YourLiveEvent.com.